Logo orange L200.
aircraft are larger to accommodate roller boards. Please be sure to place those boards, either wheels, handles in first, as well as double check your assigned seat. This morning, please be sure that you are seated in the correct seat assignment. We have a full flight this morning. Also, if you're in Delta 1 for today, you would please be sure at your seat assignments, you may not place any items on your console for takeoff and landing, so such as purses, laptop computers, loose water bottles. Those items must be secured. Also, at your feet in your suites, no items over 10 pounds may be placed in those suites for takeoff and landing. So please be sure everything is secured this morning before we depart. Once again, we got a lot of connections, as we have stated earlier. We got a lot of folks connecting through Salt Lake City with Delta departures, along with SkyWest. We got our folks connecting on our Hawaii flights, as well as our South Pacific flights out of Salt Lake City. So we appreciate it. We want to keep those folks on schedule. So locate your row, please step out of the aisles. This helps us greatly to help you get to your destination on schedule. Our flight commander like to keep the aircraft, as well as this aircraft, is continuing on throughout the day to other cities this morning. Thank you.
C'est un dans les compartiments supérieurs, l'autre sous le siège devant vous. Afin de faire de la place pour les articles de tout un chacun sans avoir en enregistré au dernier moment.
Les ordinateurs par contre ne doivent pas être rangés dans les pochettes du siège. Notre temps de vol est de 10h14. Encore une fois, bienvenue à bord.
Veuillez vous installer dès que possible au siège que vous avez été attribué et placer vos bagages dans les endroits réservés à cet effet. Notre vol est complètement plein aujourd'hui, chaque siège de l'avion est occupé. Vous est par conséquent demandé, si vous avez fait le choix d'amener plus d'un article à bord, d'en placer un dans le compartiment à bagages, l'autre sous le siège devant vous, de manière à faire de la place pour les articles de tout un chacun sans avoir en enregistré au dernier moment. Vous pouvez vous servir de vos petits appareils électroniques pour le moment pendant que nous sommes...
Board in our Our main cabin, our service leader will be John. Our flight will be under the command of Commander Terry Hurt. He'll be assisted by First Officers Darren Martin along with William Stallings. So we're going to provide a short but very important safety video that will describe the safety features on this aircraft. Once the video has concluded, our crew members will be the ones completing safety checks. Should you have any questions? As we prepare for our pushback, check seatbelts, tray table stowed, your seat back should be up and locked. If you're in the main cabin, take a look at that armrest, please. Make sure it's in the down position.
121, à destination de l'aéroport international de Salt Lake City. Notre chef de cabine aujourd'hui est Georges, qui sera assisté en classe économique par John. Pour vous aider en français, en Business One, Tintin, et en classe économique, Capitaine Haddock. Votre confort et votre sécurité à bord sont notre priorité. Donc avant notre départ, nous allons vous montrer une brève présentation des consignes de sécurité de notre Airbus 330. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir prêter attention aux écrans vidéo. Nous vous rappelons que notre temps de vol est de 10h14. Encore une fois, bienvenue à bord.
Inspiration is hard to find, and we can feel a little bit stuck. It's time to explore new cultures and rediscover the palette of our planet, because our world is better in color. Color awakens our senses. It stirs our curiosity. The best way to find it is to get out there. Because at Delta, we believe expanding your horizons will expand your world.
Safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items securely in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you. Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear.
If you lose an electronic device in your seat, do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, push the metal tip down.
Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes, or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. 6 doors have detachable slides that can be used as racks. The 2 smaller doors behind the wings have detachable slides that can be used for flotation.
In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
All exits are clearly marked with a green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exit and remember, they might be behind you.
If you lose power, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull the mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Flip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest.
For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table and footrest. Be sure your seatbelt is fastened, carry-on items are secured, and aisle armrests are at resting position. If you have a suite door, ensure it's open. See the placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of an emergency. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket. While we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we get ready for takeoff, please settle in. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta.
Deck with that lavatory near the flight deck. Our crew has requested for security and all logistics to keep this area clear. Please do not congregate near the entry area at all times. Should lavatories be occupied, remain seated please, and only proceed when lavatories are available. Lavatory signs are at the seating forward portion of the aircraft this morning. watches. Current local time in Salt Lake City this morning is 2:50 a.m. local time. Once again, our ETA, we're looking at about 1:05 planned tomorrow arrival. Currently running at about 5 minutes behind schedule at the current moment. We'll keep you folks updated. Once again, in the meantime, sit back, relax. We have the Sheriff Link. It's our pleasure to have you on board. Good morning.
messieurs, avec le service du déjeuner maintenant terminé, nous avons éteint les lumières dans les deux cabines pour permettre à ceux qui désirent se reposer de pouvoir le faire pour l'après-midi. Si vous êtes assis côté d'un hublot, vous demandera de bien vouloir descendre le cache hublot de manière à ce que les personnes qui désirent se reposer puissent le faire pour l'après-midi. Nous avons donc notre passager à bord avec des correspondances au départ de Salt Lake City et de très longues journées devant eux. Encore une fois, si vous êtes assis à côté d'un hublot, veuillez descendre le cache hublot. Nous vous remercions.
Passengers seated in our Delta 1 suites, be sure your counter space, everything is clear, all loose objects. If you retrieved any luggage from the bins, please be sure to place it back for the arrival this afternoon. Also, just a quick reminder, upon arrival into Salt Lake City, everyone will be clearing customs this afternoon. As you deplane the aircraft, agents will guide you through the customs as you arrive into the customs facility, please be sure to claim all checked luggage before proceeding over to customs officials. Once you have cleared customs, those of you that are connecting to other destinations, just beyond the checkpoint, there will be a double door. You'll exit. There will be a Delta representative just beyond the checkpoint who will guide you to transiting your bag. Also, you'll be clearing the security checkpoint that will take you right back into the terminal in Salt Lake City International. If you do have any duty-free items such as liquids, please be sure to repack them into your checked luggage before proceeding over to security this afternoon. So once again, as a reminder, everyone will be clearing customs, so please be sure to claim all checked luggage before proceeding over to customs officials. Once you have cleared customs, those of you connecting, once again, you'll pass through the double doors. There will be a Delta representative that will guide you through to your checked luggage to be transited to your next connection, and then also you'll be clearing security to guide you to the terminal this afternoon. Once again, we're about 40 minutes out this afternoon. Good afternoon. Into Salt Lake City this afternoon in preparation for the arrival. Please be sure that your tray tables along with your seat backs are up and locked at this time. Be sure all service items are handed to our crew members as they do complete their safety checks for this afternoon. Also, please double check your tray tables and seat backs. Be sure they're up and locked, along with your armrests in the main cabin. Passengers at Delta 1 this afternoon, be sure all seats are up for landing. Please press your landing button. Be sure the green light status beside your seat indicates it's locked in. And also double check your shoulder harness. Please be sure it's fastened and secured at this time. Once again, we're on our final approach into Salt Lake City. We will be on the ground very shortly. Good afternoon.
Que vos bagages à main soient rangés, que votre siège et votre tablette sont relevés à la position verticale et que tous les accoudoirs côté couloir sont abaissés. Tels que les ordinateurs portables sont rangés pour l'instant. Enfin, nous vous demandons de bien vouloir faire passer tous les gobelets et autres objets à jeter au personnel de cabine qui passera dans les couloirs. Nous allons bientôt atterrir.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Salt Lake City. Well, the current local time here is approximately 12:53. We're currently about 3 minutes ahead of our scheduled arrival. With your safety and comfort in mind, we remain seated. Please seatbelts fastened to the flight crew this afternoon has brought the aircraft to the gate. And that's how our flight commander will turn on the seatbelt sign, indicating safety to the aisle, collecting any personal items that may be brought. Caution items do have a tendency of shifting. You possibly could fall, injuring yourself or someone that is seated around you. Also, please check around your seating area as well as your seat back pockets for any documents or your passports or any phones that you might have placed there. As you complete the aircraft, there will be a uniformed representative with information regarding ground transportation, baggage claim, as well as connecting flights. As mentioned earlier, everyone will be going through customs this afternoon. So please be sure to claim all checked luggage once again before proceeding over to customs officials. Once you have cleared customs, those of you making connections, just beyond the checkpoint, there will be a representative that will guide you to transiting your bag to your next connection this afternoon. On behalf of Delta employees worldwide, along with our codeshare partners, KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, Air Mexico, and Virgin Atlantic and Air France, it's our pleasure to have you aboard. Have a most enjoyable afternoon. Passengers needing wheelchair assistance, you may deplane at your convenience. As you deplane the aircraft, please identify yourselves. There will be representatives on the bridge this afternoon. Good day.
À l'aéroport international de Salt Lake City, où l'heure locale est 55 minutes. Veuillez rester assis avec votre ceinture de sécurité attachée et votre bagage cabine rangé jusqu'à l'arrêt complet de l'appareil et l'extinction du signal de vide. Veuillez faire attention en ouvrant les compartiments à bagages supérieurs afin d'éviter la chute d'objets. Vous pouvez maintenant utiliser vos appareils électroniques autorisés. Cependant, il ne vous est pas permis d'utiliser vos ordinateurs portables pour le moment. Avant de quitter l'appareil, pensez à regarder dans les pochettes de votre siège dans les compartiments supérieurs et autour de votre siège pour vous assurer de n'avoir rien oublié à bord. Nous vous invitons à consulter notre application Flight Delta concernant vos prochains voyages de votre compte SkyTeam. Au nom de Delta, SkyTeam et de tous nos partenaires internationaux, nous avons été ravis de vous avoir à bord aujourd'hui. Nous vous remercions d'avoir choisi notre compagnie et nous espérons vous servir de nouveau dans un prochain avenir.
Here at Salt Lake City, we do have the chairs available on the bridge. You may deplane that shirt.
Thank you, bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Identify yourselves to representatives. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, because if she wouldn't have reported Martha. Yeah.
Sorry.
Once you are cleared by CBP, you may proceed to the exit. If you must be declared, your passport should be out and ready for inspection, you will need to